Hi, it's Charlie giving you Monday's commentary, and I want to go straight into. I've left this screen blank for now because I want to go straight into talking about this week's upcoming webinars. So it's the big webinar. It's the 2 years now. I set up that challenge 2 years ago. The challenge is completed now. As far as time's concerned, it's complete, and so because the time's up, and so I started it on, I think it was around about the 27th or 28th of March 2013. Obviously, we've now gone past that time, so we're doing these webinars. We didn't want to do them a couple of weeks ago because we knew it was all Easter holidays, so we had to wait until after the holidays. So we've got them on both Wednesday and Thursday, actually. So why is that? I appreciate some of you won't realise that, but the Wednesday one is for anybody who's ever owned our day trading package or owns MBT. So if you own either of those and you haven't already signed up, yours is on Wednesday. Just email sam@easytrader.com and she will get you the correct link so you can sign up for that webinar. Everybody else, that's anyone who doesn't own our day trading package or MBT, you're not basically inner circle member type people. You watch our videos, you might have some of our other products, and services, but you guys are all getting to come on Thursday, and we've split it because we just basically couldn't get everybody all on the same webinar, so we thought we'll just make it easier and split it that way. So really looking forward to delivering those this week. What's in it for you is that, well, of course you're going to see how I got on, but I put that challenge together, remember, to see what potentially I could do. And with that account balance, just to sort of help a lot of people with their own personal beliefs or whatever else it might be, and to show that we're willing to put our necks on the line when it comes to live trading and all of those sorts of things, as opposed to just being plain old educators who don't actually do that sort of thing. So. But what's in it for you? Well, yes, of course, I'm going to be going through all of my experiences and sharing the account balance and going through the various experiences that I've had over the last 2 years, because obviously I'm trading this thing live through different market conditions. We've had very ultra low volatility, and then we've had some half decent volatility at times as well. So it's quite good. But what you're going to pick up from this is, well, it will all be a personal thing. There'll be different things that different people will take, but the main thing is that you will learn from this. So I'm putting all the slides together currently and over the next couple of days, and it's right up to date and fresh. But it's how you take it away and what elements you can take and say, actually, I could improve my own personal trading, hopefully, with that element there that I've just picked up from something he said there, or from something over there. So it should be quite an empowering, hopefully, webinar on Wednesday and Thursday, and I really do hope that you'll get a lot of benefit from it. It's been a big task for me to do it and to continue it over the last 2 years. There's some really key questions within this webinar as well, about what do we do from here onwards. I will be posing some questions to you, so think about that, and any other questions you may have, by all means have them ready. I suspect the webinar is going to start at 7 p.m. on both the evenings, UK time. I suspect it will go on for a while, so please just wipe your diary clear, because this is an important one. It's probably going to go on for an hour and a half to 2 hours, so probably up till most likely towards 9 o'clock. This is not a quick webinar. I wouldn't have thought, because I know from previous experience of doing these ones, there's a lot of questions. So we will have a lot to get through. So I'm really excited about that. If you, like I said, I'll put the link to Thursday's one into the body of this email, so you can then click on that if you haven't already signed up for it. Anyone who is entitled to come to the Wednesday one, just email sam@easytrader.com and she'll give you the link for that. But I'll put the link for Thursday's one in here. Right, okay, let me just press pause a second. So we'll have a look at the currencies this week, just very briefly, because I'm already 4 minutes into this. I don't want to make this too long today. The currencies, obviously, cable's had a good run, and some of the other currencies, I think they've all had half decent runs here against the dollar. So the dollar's obviously retreated a little bit. Actually, why don't we actually have a look at the dollar index itself, that we can see that the dollar's retreated a little bit there. Just come down to its daily 50, as we can see there, and that's the first test of the daily 50. Actually, I say that's the first test of the daily 50. I should check this on eSignal, because The moving averages on telecharts aren't always entirely correct. But anyway, it's down at this support zone. So we'll see if we get a little bit of a respite here for the US dollar. So let's go back to those currencies. Start off with the pound, and if I can find it off my list, there it is. Right, okay, so it's had this good run. It's come up into the daily 50 area. So I was looking for that last week. So right from down here, I was looking for the around up to the daily 50. The MBT people will know about that. And so now we're in this sort of zone where we're sitting against this resistance. So how am I looking at this? The interesting thing with the pound is obviously we've got the upcoming elections, which aren't very far away now, and so I still wonder whether the pound will just enter a new trading range, or it still is in a trading range really overall, but will it just start chopping around here just on the day-to-day basis? So I'm a little bit unsure as to whether the pound is going to do that. Having said all of that, though, as it currently stands, I think if we pull back to the lower bands here, then that will probably be at least a short-term buying opportunity. There should be a bounce in there. So that's how I'd look at that on the pound, and pretty much look at the same sort of thing on the euro. Actually, is just that little bit weaker than the pound, as we can see. But I'd still think that if the euro comes down a little bit, it's probably got a little bounce in it. If it comes down to this lower band, but I'm less interested in the euro dollar. Because it is just that much weaker than some of the other currencies against the dollar. So, but having said that, if the euro breaks these highs over here, so this is a different way of looking at it. If the euro breaks sort of 108.50 zone, then I think we've got a good chance of getting up to that 110 zone again. So that's probably an easier way of looking at it, the euro. So ignoring it to an extent as it's coming down, but if it breaks 108.50 or this high back up here, I'll just check it. Hold on. Yeah, it is 108.48. So yeah, call it 108.50. If it breaks that zone, then I do believe that should follow through and at least get into the 109s, between 109 and 110. So look out for that as well. Right, it's 7 minutes in. Actually, I'll leave it just at those two currencies. There's plenty of other stuff going on with other currencies, but I'll reserve that for some of our other members. Right, I shall leave you to it for now.